Most home gym equipment feels like a permanent commitment, usually ending up as a glorified clothes rack in the corner of the bedroom. But this Birdfeel bike actually tries to solve that. It's surprisingly compact, and the fact that it folds down means it doesn't have to dominate the entire room when the workout is over. What's interesting is how it handles the transition between modes. You can sit upright for a standard ride, or lean back into that recumbent position if the back needs a bit of a break. It's a clever bit of engineering for something that weighs under 40 pounds. Now, don't expect a heavy-duty spin bike that feels like it's bolted to the floor of a professional studio. It's lightweight, which is great for moving it around on those little transport wheels, but it does mean it's best suited for steady cardio rather than aggressive, out-of-the-saddle sprinting. The magnetic resistance is where it really shines, though. It's genuinely quiet, like whisper quiet, so you could easily catch up on a show or listen to a podcast without cranking the volume to max. The 8 levels of resistance offer enough variety to keep things interesting, and those armbands are a nice touch for sneaking in some upper body movement while the legs are doing the work. It's not going to replace a full set of dumbbells, but for a quick morning routine, it adds a layer of efficiency that's hard to argue with. The seat is surprisingly wide and comfortable, which is a relief because nobody wants to deal with a tiny, rock-hard saddle during a 30-minute session. It accommodates a wide range of heights, so whether someone is on the shorter side or pushing 6'6", the adjustments are pretty straightforward. The LCD screen is basic. It gives the numbers you need like speed and calories, but it's not exactly a high-tech tablet experience. It does the job, though, and the phone holder is positioned well enough to keep a screen in view. One thing to keep in mind is that while it comes mostly pre-assembled, the final few steps require a bit of patience with the wrench. It's not a nightmare, but it's definitely not a 5-minute job. If there's a downside, it's that the frame, while sturdy enough for most, might feel a little light if someone is really pushing the upper limits of that 300-pound capacity. It's a solid, practical piece of gear for anyone living in an apartment or just trying to stay active without turning the living room into a warehouse. It's not trying to be a professional athlete's machine, but for daily movement and keeping the heart rate up, it hits the mark pretty well.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.